Taurus, you are ending a spiritual perspective about who you are to yourself as a friend, how you basically vibe with yourself. And I know that sounds a little crazy or a little complicated, but and it has to do who you are to yourself in public. So when you're in public, are you ignoring yourself, only worrying about others? When you're in public, are you focused on the quality of the linen instead of yourself? When you're in public, are you caring for yourself in that moment, or are you losing yourself? Are you signing up for things that are too much for you? Are you taking on too much responsibility? Well, then you're not a very good friend to yourself. All right. So your spiritual perspective shift is that you will learn to be a better friend to yourself. All right. When you're in the company of others, that's what it comes down to. And where the attitude shift has to be is with self love. I think Tauruses are pretty guilty of equating self love with material. You quite often think self love comes down to fabrics, the opposite or same sex, depending on whatever you happen to be excited about. But usually, let's put it in the flesh. You tend to use flesh as a way of going, look at this flesh I'm next to. Look at how good I am. Or you will raise your self love by spending money on yourself and things like that. And Taurus, that's not what self love is. Self love is before you even get out of bed in the morning. Self love is how you respond to yourself on the inside with your thoughts and whether or not you care about yourself. That's where self-love is. It's not in the material. You can have the material, but after you've loved yourself, that's what it's saying. So this is an attitude change, attitude adjustment about self-love. Now, Mars in Aquarius says, you're going to strut your stuff when it comes to career and your inner discipline. It is time to sort of whistle while you work, if you will. It is time to put a strut in your step as far as when you make decisions. It's time to boogie in your responsibilities and to dance through your day instead of having your day weigh on you or be a hardship or whatever. And for those Tauruses who have retired or who are not working full time in the world, your life still needs to be fun and interesting. So you still need goals. Learn how to cross knit or something. Okay. Like do something, make something out of your talent. Don't just let it sit dormant, because Tauruses are here to still make a mark on the world, no matter what age you happen to be. Pluto just entered your house of career. Now, when it comes to that new inner discipline, it has to actually be reconciled with self-treatment. So the way you treat yourself, again, that is non-material treating of yourself, the way you react to yourself, the way you respond to yourself, the way you treat yourself has to be now according to your new credit rating. All right. So start treating yourself in a higher credit rating. It's funny. Well, I'm going off on a tangent here, but I was looking at dream houses the other day, just like, oh, that'd be an amazing house because I love architecture. And I realized I don't have the wardrobe for that house. I would look like a bum in that house. I would look like the help. But anyways, I was treating myself to some dreaming is my point. And I think you should treat yourself to some good things as well.
It's serious.